Hey everyone, Repose here. Welcome to episode 6 of Double or Nothing, the series where I play rogue solo starting from level 1 and unable to use my stash or trade other players. Last episode I ran into a couple rogue cleric duos. Picked off a ranger that had a few nice upgrades for me. And watched a fellow rogue make his daring escape. If you're enjoying the series so far, feel free to like and subscribe, and please enjoy this new episode of Double or Nothing. And we are back yet again, level 8, 19 out of 60 XP here. Hopefully at the end of this episode we get enough loot to get to level 10 for a third perk. That'd be pretty nice. Because right now we still have poison weapon and stealth, and a third perk would be huge here. And we spawn in next to the bat room. One of my favorite rooms. Because these bats, the drop pool is really good. Once you learn their attack pattern and you don't really get hit by them, you get a lot of good stuff. Like bandages, oil lanterns, necklaces, throwing knives. They got everything a rogue could ever want. That one had some green throwing knives. So I jump up here and I see a fighter at the end of the hallway there. Got his crossbow out. He shoots a warning shot at me. So I'm gonna come over here, swing this door open, and go invis. A classic rogue bait right here. If they run over here, they're gonna see the door opening the other way and probably assuming that I ran through, but little do they know, I am waiting, ready to pounce. But they don't end up pulling up, so I just go into this room, kill the skeleton, break a couple pots. Just waiting for my hide cooldown to come back here. And it's back up, so I open the door. And I'm gonna sneak in here. Get a ranger. And the fighter. So I don't know if it's 3 yet, I gotta wait still. But it looks like it's just a 2-man team. I start getting pretty close here. The ranger takes a shot at the skull, so I go in. Don't get the stabs there, but then I get 3 hits. He's still alive, one last throwing knife to finish him off. Now it's just the fighter, and it's a good thing I killed the ranger because this fight would have been a lot more dangerous if the ranger was still alive. The fighter pushing me. Guy's throwing his axes, finally lands one. And I'm pretty low here, I gotta be careful. One crossbow shot and I'm gone. But I got some distance on him, so I close the door. I have time to pop my surgical kit here, get to full health. So I use that, my hide's coming back up. Drink the blue pot. And he throws a Molotov behind me. And he's got me cornered here, so I run through it, close the door. And the Molotov did a lot of damage. It only ticked twice on me and it did half my health. And this is the first game I played where I realized like how good those really are. That did so much damage to me. But since my hide's back up, I snuck in here. And yet again, I am waiting. Gotta be patient here. This guy's looking around. Throws a torch in the darkness, but that's not gonna reveal me in a hide. And he pulls a potion out. As soon as he starts sipping it, I go in. 3 stabs. Still alive. Couple throwing knives. He's still up. And I gotta be careful. Longswords are pretty annoying to fight. They do a lot of damage. But he puts it away. And I go in here. He punches me. Clocks me in the head. I take him out. And one more punch and I would have died there. And the reason is he is insanely geared. So if that guy, he just got impatient, pushed me with his fists out, and then the fight was in my favor at that point. He was a little bit more patient. Who knows what would have happened. But I'm gonna throw his gear up on the screen because he had a really good kit. And sadly I don't loot any of it because I can't trade other players in this series. Else I would have sold for a lot. I would have grabbed everything. But on the bright side, I do get 2 really nice ring upgrades. So I will take those. Then I come over to the ranger. He's got some heavy leather legs for me. And my loose trousers they also had 3 weapon damage. It's hard to say which pair of leggings is better, but I like the strength bonus, so I grabbed those. And then I'm gonna start moving towards the zone. The match is already halfway over just with that 1v2. Slide into this secret room over here. Get myself a nice shrine of power. And there's a lot of little secret rooms like that around the map with shrines. If you've played the game a lot and you know where every single shrine is, you can become an absolute beast. Just permanently buffed up. But I finally swapped my rings around here. But on the 2 rings of courage, they're 2 really solid rings. I'm glad I got those. Now I'm getting pretty geared here. Just gonna keep moving into the zone. There's a blue portal at the end of that hallway. Come over here. I'm kind of just sneaking around, trying not to make too much noise. See if I can hear any other players. And that was a good example. You have to play rogue kind of defensively. It's not really an aggressive class like some people think it is. You gotta let people come into you when you're in your stealth and get the one shot to get the fight in your favor. But I come up to this door and I hear some people finally. And I get a little too close to the door. Looking back. If they swing it open, it's gonna push me and probably break my stealth. But I'm still just waiting here. Finally, I hear them getting close, so I go invis and I back up. This ranger's looking. It looks like he knows something, I don't know. I thought he was gonna just shoot me in the head, honestly. But then he walks in, I close the door on his friend. And he's isolated, so it is over. And his buddy swings the door open. I'm gonna come open this portal. I was expecting to hear the barbarian like running right at me, but the guy just vanishes into thin air. So he might have had a lot of loot on him and just didn't care about his friend's items, I guess. But he gets out for now. And I'm just gonna pick through this ranger, grabbing every single consumable I can hold. Get 3 oil lanterns here. So I'm gonna be making a lot of fire with those, given the chance. And I still don't hear the barbarian, so I'm gonna come over here. Nothing yet, and the zone's pretty small. So I probably would hear him by now if he was still in the dungeon. He probably had an escape portal in one of the other rooms, it seems like. And yeah, he's nowhere to be seen. I'm probably just gonna head out here. A humble 3-kill game, but the first 1v2 took like 5 minutes of the lobby. So, decent amount of action there. And I got some nice upgrades. Sell the extra rings, come over to the goblin merchant. I'm doing a little bit of gambling here. Doublet's trash. And the dagger is terrible. But that wraps up episode 6 of Double or Nothing. Thanks for watching.